we're back and we're talking about editing your Google business profile. And let me just start off with that. If so far this is working for you and you're like, okay, these are very simple, easy to understand videos and instructions, then, hit the subscribe button. We're always doing this thing. And in terms of keeping people together and giving them the latest, greatest, we love to get into all of that too. So let's get into editing this profile. Now, the profile has been around for a while, so we are verified. We got a lot of information already set, but it does not hurt to check your info and get things up to speed. So under business information, this is where you'll find your business title, and you can always adjust it, right? Keep in mind that whenever you adjust things, Google has to check it. Sometimes it takes them a couple hours, sometimes it takes them a week, but just make sure that you give yourself time when changing things. Business category, you can have more than one. Just make sure that the secondary category that you put in there, it actually makes sense, right? Like make sure it makes sense. Now, descriptions, there is a limit on the number of characters, but you want to put as much information, much of your keywords in there as well, because it is part of your search engine optimization campaign. Make sure you put a lot of that in there, but it also has to read well to a customer. This is that helpful content that Google talks about. Just don't go stuffing anything in there thinking I've got 5,000 keywords, this should help me. It's about your business, and more importantly, it's about what you offer to your customer, not necessarily about you and your business. An opening date helps build trustworthiness, so put in that opening date. And then we have the basics, contact info, website. And if you don't have a website, Google can get you one. And then if you have any different locations, then that's there too. Now, Google will go in. They have an AI working in the background that sometimes wants to change things. I don't understand it, but it will try to adjust information like your services offered, some of your locations. You can either accept it or you can deny it. I typically look at the deny because I know exactly where I am. Business hours, it will adjust that too. I highly suggest to put in your holiday hours as soon as possible. I need to actually take out some of these, but I like to put in holiday hours for the whole entire year and then consider it done. And then you can add other hours. And then, of course, we talk about those attributes and accessibility. Those are all in this space as well. One thing I really want to point out in the next video is going to be about bookings, and it's going to be about photos. So let me stop this and then we'll get to the next one.